Solomon Islands, talk to me about this story.
Oh, and this is just another example of failed Australian foreign policy, because Solomon Islands, as most Australians would know, is just off our northeast coast. So it's just off Queensland. It's the place of where there was a major battle in World War II for good strategic reasons.
Yeah.
And the Chinese have gone in and dominated the Solomon Islands political culture and environment for a number of years. The very few, I guess, allied politicians in the Solomon Islands that we've been able to rely on that are faithful and loyal to Australia was the former premier of their largest province, Malata, Daniel Soudani. He's a gentleman that I met in Washington, D.C. last year. Well, we have not helped him at all. He has been fired from his position and now he's under arrest. We're just leaving them out in the cold. While we watch the Solomon Islands go completely under Chinese influence and control.
Yeah, it's disgraceful. And look, having said that, I'm not saying the coalition did it particularly well, but I think much better than Labor. I want to just go quickly before we end to Iran and the fact that they have charged one of their own for allegedly working with Israel. That doesn't feel like a good place for him to be, and does it, given the way that the Iranians treat their own people, even their own people who do the right thing?
Yeah, I think he's in a spot of bother right now. If it is true, they may be clutching at straws. We just don't know. We don't know what the truth is. But I think what we also have to remember at the end of the day is who is one of the major primary funding sources of Iran and indeed Russia, and that is China. And we're not saying anything about it, but we're happy to sell lobsters.
Did you, really good point again, did you see Kamala was asked about the biggest threat to American national security, and she said Iran, whereas China, hello.
Yeah.
Could she get any worse?
Well, there's a massive stark contrast between the foreign policy of the Kamala Harris regime and indeed the Trump regime with the likes of Elbridge Colby that'll be probably running their foreign policy and their defence policy, which is solely focused on the threat of China.
Yeah, thank you so much, Link. Brilliant as always. Thank you.